Hey everyone, welcome back to some more Fallout New Vegas. I will start the gameplay here in a little bit. Just messing with some stuff right now. So it might be a couple minutes or so. We'll hop right back in to Old World Blues. Okay, everything's out of the way. Let us continue. Switch that to full screen. Alright, we're good. Alright, okay. So if I remember correctly, we need two. He said unusual specimen. Okay. So, kinda thought this over the other day, and if I get completely curve stomped from having not a lot of ammo, I'm probably gonna revert back to an older save and level up a few times before coming back here. Let me make Roxy, I think her name was. Robot and dog. There it is, Roxy. Pretty sure it wasn't a Roxy. Yeah, it's Roxy. Hi there, puppy. Wait by the entrance, good dog. Alright. Going through here. Night Stalkers. It's some beautiful aiming done by my character. Oh no. I didn't mean to shoot you, Roxy. I am definitely getting my ass kicked. Do I have any... like, no ammo for anything. God, they're stuck on one another. Okay. I hope that's just only it. Let's drink some dirty water, fresh apple. Cola, some purified. Nothing good. Make the... let's call it into the Fido. That's pretty good. These. Sweet, some more ammo. What's in there? I can't seem to pick that up. That's weird. Oh, it's just a box clipping through. Okay. Let me save it, because I'm probably going to get my ass kicked. And I need to do the basic test.
Attention, students. This is the pre-recorded voice of your pre-recorded principal, Dr. Principal Boros.
Right. We need to hotkey that. And hotkey that. There we go. Take that fresh apple. Uh-oh. Got a couple good criticals on me. Go. Got plenty of bullets to spare. I just about got my stim packs back. It's not bad. What's that? Oh, Radix. Let me just do a quick safety save here. So that if I die, which I'm pretty sure is gonna happen, I can easily just come back. Yeah, I already looted that. Take care of that. Get this over here. Let's call it myself. Check the AI. Say I have no idea what to do. And oh, this one got me. All right, another quick save. I quickly. Okay. Looks like I wasted those this purified water for nothing. I had to do advanced too, man. I should probably just run through everything.
Attention, students. This is
As best as I can, at least.
of your pre-recorded principal, Dr. Principal Boros.
Oh, I don't think it was in this room. Oh boy.
You are in the library. Be quiet here and filled with
Oh, okay. I don't know why I tried shooting. Oh, that was easy.
Please place all filthy propaganda books in the incinerator chute in the sink. Especially those with funny pictures of me in them.
Oh, there's one that's down there. Uh-oh. Or at least I think it's down there. Yeah, I might as well die on this run. Okay.
Attention, students. This is the pre-recorded voice of your pre-recorded principal, Dr. Principal Boros.
I think I know what I'm doing. This one right here. I can try and kite these guys over here. There we go.
Please place all filthy propaganda books in the incinerator chute in the sink. Especially those with funny pictures of me in them.
Oh boy. This is probably where I want to take some medics because I'm gonna get
This is a
completely
lawful
rocked.
direct complaints to your local law enforcement authority.
Okay. That was a little too close for comfort. Retrieve the test data. Is it over there? Is it the door? Okay. Alright, I gotta leave. This results. Grant you a damage bonus of plus 10% against Night Stalkers. Sweet. I can kill those guys even faster. Finally done with that. Now we have to... what am I doing? Yeah, whatever. I'll come back here later. Time for me to do some stealth, actually. Actually, before I do that, I should see if I could stock up on ammo. That would definitely be good right about now.
Might I be of service, sir? Very good, sir.
Buy some things. See what you got. Show me what you got. 3308. Oh my god. Get some of that. Guess I could use some of that. What can I give you? I'll give you all my flamer fuel. I don't use flamers. I'm not a huge fan of them. Can make 68, .45. Let's break down my 10mm. Break down that. I'm gonna keep that. 9mm. Don't have any casings for 45. Do I? Okay, that was a 44. You have any 45 cases? You have 9. Well, it's free, so why not?
If you know what the word proletariat means, do you know what that makes you? Well-read and erudite. For a communist.
Remember at one point, he shouts out, "Communist alert," and he's like, "Oh wait, no, that's just a plate falling." Okay. Time to get a little frustrated with the stealth. Because I'm pretty sure I might be a little too low for this. Sneak 15 makes me at
Hello.
level 32.
It's nice to meet you. Who can I hide you from today?
Alright, the suit talks.
Stimpack reserves adequate. Data collection array online. Please use the terminal below to begin user synchronization. Painkiller reserves critical. Oh, the pain. Starting combat. Just kidding.
Read some more Stimpaks. some Nuka-Cola, some Sarsaparilla, some Nuka-Cola Victory. Any more chemistry desk? Can make some stim packs from. I think that's only it for this area.
Hello, sir.
The robot. Take some of that. Okay. Do we save here?
This is the basic stealth test. The robots will be looking for us, but we won't let them find us.
I don't have enough lockpick. Uh-oh. So you can like do a little Destiny thing here. We can peek around corners. Uh-oh. Just back off a little tiny bit here. Pretty sure I'm supposed to get into that room over there. Alright, that was easy. Enough,
Test
at
data
least.
processed. Firmware updated to version 1.1. Boot damping sensors online.
Plus 10 sneak. Let's raise my sneak up a little bit. And we could also raise my science. Actually, you know what? Let's dump everything into science. I'm gonna need science kind of in the long run. I could do stealth later.
Breached? No. Even that stealth suit won't hide you from my Robo-Scorpion army. Sting the intruder, my pets. Sting them until they are stupid.
Mean robot bugs. Mean robot
The
bugs.
eye of Mobius sees you.
No more medicine. So sad. Time to fight.
You're no match for science.
Just keep spamming that.
Calm down. Might have been a blip. Stop that! You'll damage the hull!
Package impact.
Scorpion, attack!
You see if I could strafe. Okay. bigger ones are the giant pain in the asses. Oh, seems to be stuck. Let's see what happened. Oh, thought he got caught in the door. Oh, and that's my leg. My leg!
This will keep you on your feet.
Violence.
Oh. I'm for violence.
Sneaking done. Fighting
My
now.
minion, sting them in the name of all that is Mobius.
Keep forgetting that they explode when they die.
The eye of Mobius sees you.
Please take this. I don't want you to die.
Let me take care of the last one that's up here. Could probably just leave them.
Go, my minion, sting them in the name
Oh,
of
they're just
all that
deal
is
with them now. I
Mobius.
wonder. I mean, it's.
Ow! Stop that! You'll damage the hull.
Oh god, I just got stung.
Destroy this one, I'll make more.
Please take this.
Oh man.
Was that all?
I hope so, suit that's talking to me. Actually, do that. Let's read that. Get a little stealth boost going on.
This is the advanced test. Watch out for laser tripwires. They'll ruin our day.
Let's see here, can't you... There we go. We can cheat the game. Make it so that we could walk right through them without failing. Actually, keep seeing that a whole lot. Actually, this jerk is gonna stay over there. Let me just get all these tripwires. Make it easier in the long run. It's also free XP.
Test data processed. Firmware updated to version 1.2. Aural subnet online.
+1 perception. Sweet.
If you want to be sneaky, turn off your Pip-Boy light.
Hello, sir.
See if there's any more laser tripwires I can... Oh, here's one. I don't know if there's any more. I was gonna say, I think that's mostly it. Alright. More of the things
This
and
is the
stuff.
expert stealth test. If you thought the lasers were bad, wait till you see the proximity mines.
Giving me a little training for some, whatever the hell that DLC's called. Dead Money.
Too bad. We were spotted by robots. If you go back
Aw,
to the
man.
terminal to restart the test, I won't mess up again. Psst. If you hack the mines, this will go lots faster.
Wonder what they mean by hack the mines. I know you can hack the tripwires, but I don't know if you could hack the mines. See if I can quickly run across here.
Test data processed. Firmware updated
There
to
we go.
version 1.3. Torso fitment synced to user's physiology.
And I believe this last one we have to hack robots?
This is the robot compliance test. If you sneak up on a robot, you can disable it. It's so easy, even I can't mess up.
So easy a robot can, I mean, a caveman can do it. I messed up at a joke. Oh, and the mines are still active. Sweet. Okay, let's do our little Destiny peek.
Test data processed. Firmware updated to version 1.4.
There we go.
Impulse accelerator online.
Alright. About wraps that up. Time to attempt to get out of here without dying, because I remember there being a metric fuck ton, if you will, of scorpions. And that is putting it lightly for the most part. And what I mean by large metric
Sneaking
amounts, I
down,
mean like
fighting
about
now.
4.
Go, my minions! Sting them in the name of all that is Mobius!
Please take this. I don't want you to die.
I think it was 4. Or maybe it was just 3. You know, it's 3 more than 0, so it's more than enough for me.
Bad guys dealt with.
Two of the 3 technologies.
Sneaking down,
Think
fighting
that
now.
whole stealth suit will keep you hidden from me? Think again!
Right. I wonder how much ammo I have. About 77 bullets, not bad. Got a random text on my phone, probably from like some spam.
They will shoot you with their robotic stingers, and then possibly explode.
Alright, let's see here. Oh hey, did I already loot this? No, I didn't. Sweet. More sunset sarsaparilla for me. And more ammo, goody me. So happy to finally be shooting bullets again. It's been way too long. There we go. We're mopping those guys up.
Fighting over.
What's my DT with this 14? I guess I could keep wearing this for now. Team 14, okay. May not have the critical chance with this, but I do get a whole bunch of stealth bonuses. So it kind of outweighs it just a tiny bit. Now let's see what's going on in here. Oh, what happened to the door here? This can only go one way, and that is very poorly. Yeah, that doesn't look good.
Let the intruder have Let the intruder take it up wherever you buried it. Gabe, down, boy. Stop it.
Injecting Stimpack.
Ooh boy, Gabe hurts a lot.
So, you recovered the sonic emitter schematic. Was it the frequency?
Bad.
It'll broadcast your screams as my attack! It's active! That means an exceedingly imprecise countdown to critical
You just
failure in 10.
grab everything here.
Install an atomic core. It'll blow when we reach 1, right?
9. All be
There we go. Science. Finally at 100, thank God. Turn that to 20. And I need to Scrounger.
Time for violence.
Because I am tired of running out of ammo. You know.
Won't escape me.
Roxy, don't die.
Please take this. I don't want you to die.
Hope Roxy doesn't die. You get a special ending if she lives.
Dr. Mobius, 0. If you think braving the cyber dogs of X8 makes you brave, intruder, it is no use. All cyber dogs are under my command, and they will bite you.
Yeah, I got one trying to bite me right now. I got something else trying to kill me somewhere. Or maybe not. Some interesting sounds going on in my window right now. Somebody either has a really messed up drill, or there is a very depressed bee flying in my window.
That's all.
Alright, Dr. Klein. What you got for me?
Did you retrieve the technologies yet? We need them, as I have indicated. Why, yes. We are
some
filled
speech
with the
checks.
knowledge you speak of. If you wish to know more, simply ask the others. They can help you.
Covered all the technological information.
You did? Your survival, let alone success, barely registered in my projections. Now, all I need to do is check my transmission databank. Mobius is always filling it up with his psychotic calls. Oh yes, there's the schematics, just like you said. How truthful.
Very glad you received the... Oh, actually, it's so genius. What now?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes to what?
No. I mean, yes. You just need to analyze these technologies for a moment. They are extremely advanced, you know?
You even know what these technologies
I
do?
know how these technologies work. Of course I know. If you remember, we described them in clearly abstract, contradictory statements before. Why would we do that if we weren't set on how to use them? Yes. So let me... a bit, huh? I'll figure it out.
Look, the antenna focus brainwave patterns,
Yes,
right?
that's what I believe I said.
The suit's cardiac regulator and the sonic frequency is a
I've
vibrator.
got it. The cardiac regulator in the suit, the antenna for brain waves, and the sonic frequency for the vertebral nerves.
Waiting for you to draw a
I'm
conclusion.
thinking. This is all very complicated. Let me check something. Of course, I have it. The override sequence to open the Forbidden Zone door is hidden in the schematics. Well, not hidden. It's actually right there, behind the programming equivalent of coffee stains. It's embedded in what seems to be recursive code. It's badly commented there and there. Oh, and null pointers very sloppy, Mobius. You see, using the antenna to boost the emitter's sonic frequency, and the stealth suit to bypass the Forbidden Zone lock, yes, that could work. Was that my plan? It must have been. Sometimes I truly surprise myself. The door is open, and now Mobius will get his.
Sweet.
Biological? Ridiculous. I mean, technically, these items could all be used to put you back together once you had your brain. But for now, they can be used in the name of aggression. The door should be unsealed. Now, instead of being subjected to threats, we can now send an equally threatening message to Mobius. And that message is science. Deliver this message, and Big Mountain shall be freed from Mobius's reign of terror. You can go now. That's your cue.
Thank you, Dr. Dick. Read some stim packs.
Stop hovering. I mean, if you want.
I think that's all the chemistry sets here. Perfect, now we can... Well, we
Ready?
can't.
Steady. Fighty.
Okay. We're gonna go to the sink and travel from the balcony because I really don't want to deal with getting chased across the,
Might I be of service?
it's, wasteland crater. Cigarettes. Take my fission batteries. More money. All that too. Sensor modules. You finally restock it? Of course you haven't. Let me rest for an hour. Get my limbs to regrow. Travel to the mountain. I mean, not big. The mountain. Not the character from Game of Thrones. That's only one over there. Oh, no, there's two. There's three, there's four of them. Okay, and just have to breathe it in there.
Does that feel better?
It's just running in a straight line. Well, not straight line, but beelining it. Oh boy. Activate target drones. Uh-oh, my battery controller. My controller batteries are low. My battery controller is low. I had to change that out here in a little bit. Here. Hey, first try. Not bad. Second, shoot that.
That's all.
Oh boy. Let's see, purification. Unanticipating. Wonder if it's infiltration. There we go. Very lucky. Initiate emergency shutdown.
Emergency test shutdown. In 5, 4, as in forbidden, 3, as in tree, 2, as in 2, Brutus, 1, as in none. Oh look, the emergency overload is initiating.
Huh. That was easy. We did it without killing the giant robot scorpion. Robo Scorpion. I don't know why that was hard for me to say. And here we are. Just about at the end. Here's Mobius himself. Not even caring that I'm here.
Yo, hello there. You are there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. Such a nice brain, young, very bright. Little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it. Oh, coming into focus nicely.
Is that better?
Depth perception is a problem with this old monitor of mine. Went black a while ago. That's old age for you. Should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. It's just that the right eye would see the wrong things. The flying tortoises were the worst. Would you care for a mentat?
Thanks.
I love mentats. Delicious and smarty. I have all sorts of amazingly science-terrific thoughts and ideas when those chalky tablets are zipping through my biogel. I forget them all not long after, though, especially with the data constipating my memory core. Afraid binary streams might shoot out my chassis. Had to start using the dome floor and walls here to inscribe equations, although I've somewhat lost track of where they start and end.
You weren't exactly what I was expecting.
Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I.
Why did he steal my brain?
Oh, a variety of reasons. You're something of a homily. The anomaly? You're really quite special, and not in the cranially challenged way. You see, you are the most successful brain extraction experiment ever performed here at Big Mountain. A victim of your own success, as it were. If you were to go back with what your brain knows about the procedure, well, your brain could be popped back in and you could walk right out of here. Can't have brains moving around of their own volition.
Exactly, I want my brain so I can leave.
Now, that seems to be rather hormonal of you. Flight or fight response, you know. Hard to cut that out completely. Your brain is here, safe with me. We chat over mentats.
I need my brain back.
Do you? You seem fine without it. And does it even want to go back with you? Maybe you should ask it. It's quite independent, has all manner of opinions. Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine. If not, well, you should respect its wishes.
Time for me to go. Goodbye.
Indeed. The goodbye part of our little chat, then. Goodbye. Please mind the equations on the floor.
Oh, there's no way to get up there without stepping on the equations. Alright, brain.
Well, well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been, Crawling through pits of radioactive muck again?
The brain always reminds me of, Stewie Griffin. It's just a voice somehow. He has that tone of voice or accent, if you will. Are you my brain?
Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we? Would you like a cookie?
Why are you such a dick?
Well, that's a fine how do you do. Me, quote, dick, unquote. As if I'm the one responsible for the way you carry on gadding about the wastes. I'm not the one that makes us clamber around Technus-infested ancient vaults or go charging off to New Vegas on missions of ill-conceived revenge. And have we forgotten who got us shot in the head and buried in a shallow grave? Do you think I enjoyed that little moment?
Didn't realize I caused you so much distress.
Well, maybe next time you hear me telling you that charging a napkin with a penknife is a bad idea, you'll listen.
How the hell did Mobius get a hold of my brain?
After the think tank extracted me from your skull, they fell to bickering amongst themselves. I'm sad to say we were quite forgotten about. Dr. Mobius saw an opportunity to gain some leverage and had me spirited away to his dome.
How did he manage that?
I don't know. I'm afraid the trauma of our separation rendered me quite insensate. I didn't come around until I was safely ensconced in this tank. I'm quite sure whatever he did was highly scientific, though.
It seems like an unlikely coincidence.
Hardly. Dr. Mobius keeps a close optical sensor on the goings-on at the think tank. As soon as he saw the opportunity, he took it.
Well, that answered that. On to something
Well,
else.
as long as your curiosity is satisfied.
Do you want to be reunited? I thought you'd be happy to get back into
I'm
my
not
head.
going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing. Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and biological functions. Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you.
What about the good things? What about the cool breeze on your cheek, the smell of food, love? Actually, let me try to compromise with my brain. I see your point. What can I do to make this a fair compromise?
If you want me back, we need to establish some ground rules. First, showers! Second, regular checkups. Regular, mind you, and from a reputable doctor. That Julie Farkas woman, for example, she seems to know a thing or two. Third, you need to listen to me more than your hormonal choir and genitalian orchestra. Promise me that, and you've got a deal.
So you rather just stay here, never leaving that tank of whatever that stuff is?
Well, certainly there might be some things I miss about being ambulatory. We have seen some incredible sights, haven't we? Jason Bright and his followers launching into the vast unknown. But still, given the tremendous, potentially life-ending peril that went along with those, yes, I'd rather stay here.
I feel like being stuck in there so much, maybe I'll just leave you.
No, please, don't leave me here in this nice, safe dome where I have access to nutritive fluids and a fully indexed library. Please don't deprive me of being dragged through a landscape so bleak it was actually improved by the end of the world. I don't know how I could bear it.
What would happen to me if I left you
Let
here?
me see. I suppose you'd continue on much as you are now, using that synthetic thinking machine to do the heavy lifting. Unless, of course, the batteries run out. But that seems unlikely.
And
I'm
if I
not
put you
entirely
back?
sure. I suppose there's a chance that the reintegration would create some improved synergy between us. What form that might take, though, I cannot say.
Fine, you can stay here, not like I need this hassle.
Oh no, you don't need this hassle. You're too busy treating your body like a canvas of sucking flesh wounds to deal with your brain.
Okay, then I'm going.
Go! Fine!
I will.
I know
Great.
it's great.
Well, so long, I'm going back to the think tank. I promise to let
And
me
you
out.
believe them? Really? I know you were recently deprived of my fabulous advice, but... Really? Once I'm delivered into their clutches, they'll find a way past the radar fence and the whole Mojave will be their playground. And that is assuming, of course, that one of them doesn't take a fancy to our body and decide to slip his own brain into it instead.
Pardon me, I know you don't want to let that happen more than I do.
Well, I suppose I do miss those endorphin rushes when we save the day. All right, what's the plan?
I'll handle the brains, you stay here, you're more powerful outside my
That
head.
arrangement suits me fine. Do try not to get too many holes drilled in your head, will you? I may want to drop by for sentimental reasons. Right then, you'd best be off, hadn't you? The think tank will be waiting. No, don't worry about me. When you're gone, I'll flush myself over to the sink. It's amazing how far you can get in this place with a good flush. I'll keep myself hidden in the ductwork. Klein won't suspect I'm inside the dome, so he won't know the pacification field no longer works on us. I can also upgrade the sink's autodock with the procedures to reinstall your heart and spine, assuming you want all that flesh and gristle back. With any luck, I'll see you in the sink when this is all over.
Alright, another level up. Let's see here. Let's put everything into guns. Or at least mostly everything. Put one into barter. Alright, we're almost done with this DLC. We got flying Protectrons soaring through the air. $120 health, huh? Is there DT8? It's interesting. Oh, thank God for no more scorpions. Alright, time to travel back to the think tank. Klein awaits. Make sure you're prepared to finish this once and for all. Here we go.
The lobotomite returns. Our lobotomite. Has Dr. Mobius been denominated into scrap metal and voice module parts, as we hoped?
Oh, my brain. Now you and I are gonna settle things.
I recommend watching your tone with me, lobotomite. Now, your brain. Hand it over, or we'll extract it again.
I'm not handing my brain over. There's some things we should
And
discuss.
what could we possibly have to speak about? You have the brain, we have the technology. All you must do is surrender. With it, we can finally leave this place. I cannot tell you how boring this place gets, chopping up the landscape and everything in it. And we have so many questions to ask your brain first. About this Mojave place. A fertile testing ground for our experiments.
You think I'm the lobotomite? No, for my skull houses the brain of Mobius.
That is the most insane thing I've ever heard. There's no way Mobius would condescend to step inside you. Besides, there's no way such a thing could be accomplished. It's impossible.
Nothing impossible for science.
You speak the truth. And the decibel variation in your voice, it is Mobius. How dare you breach the think tank? And what do you want here?
I offer you do, you'll stay here, stay put, and I'll let you live.
That's no deal at all. There's a whole world beyond the crater, filled with ideas and possibilities. We could have escaped, seen it all for ourselves, tested it, prodded at it, made it squirm.
I will permit you to do this for
Partner
me.
with you, my foe, my rival, my foremost critic? I have a strange sensation that I would like that. How odd. Very well, partner. The think tank is at your service as long as you do not destroy us.
There we go. Peaceful agreements.
As it had been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century. The Courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others. Which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
The Courier had scoured much of the Big Empty, although secrets still remained in the crater's depths. Perhaps that was for the best, however. Curiosity, while sometimes rewarded for its efforts, often proves to be equally dangerous.
Dr. Mobius continued his research undisturbed in the Forbidden Zone. As much as he had attempted to create better scorpions, he tried the same with humanity, with considerably less success. These failures didn't bother him overmuch. Once the rush of mentats wore off, he forgot he had failed in any event. After all, the bright young mind who had come to visit him in the Forbidden Zone had already exceeded his expectations.
The sink atop the dome bustled with the voices of a small town, constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other. Still, this all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sync Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The Biological Research Station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical Garden, so that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours. The garden sent back a polite refusal, saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
The book chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip. It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt. Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
This persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the showboat.
The sink continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the magnetohydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the Big Empty in an attempt to scrub the crater clean.
The toaster continued its psychotic spree, reducing all appliances in range to scrap electronics and spare parts. After one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other Sync personalities decided enough was enough and dumped the toaster in a bathtub. Sparking and hissing, the toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
Muggy
Poor
did his
toaster.
best to collect coffee cups, although in his quest, he accidentally trapped himself in Higgs Village. It might have been the end for poor Muggy. Except he found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place. Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge for serving Dr. O.
Blind-eye old Jefferson eventually discovered a new sound. Silence. It only made him more filled with the blues than before. It was rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the light switches. Although he forgot their names much too often and was soon left in the dark as punishment.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
As the courier ran through the X-8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was. This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded. So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 felt spent, having repeatedly upgraded the stealth suit until it could upgrade it no more. It felt warm, fulfilled, and a bit sluggish. It realized not long after, the stealth suit had left it without so much as a note on the nightstand. So the infiltration program sent out robo-brains into the wastes, looking for its wayward technology. It eventually found Repcon HQ and set up a new research center, testing and murdering fiends who kept breaking into the facility.
The courier left the brain at the Big Empty. A strange thing to say, but it was the truth. Brains are less important than they may seem. When the courier's body finally passed, the brain was saddened. It kept on, remembering the vessel that had once contained it. Even at the end, when it started to fail, however, the brain resisted going into a floating chassis like the think tank. It never said why. Perhaps it was out of respect for the courier's body. All things must come to an end, and to hang on to the past is something that's not to be undertaken lightly.
Dr. Klein and the think tank remained alive, unaware of the world outside. They looped through their daily routine, none the wiser about the world beyond, although perhaps wiser was the wrong word. The world outside belonged to the courier, and if anyone would shape it, well, the courier had already called dibs.
There is an expression in the wasteland, old world blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future.
for what it is.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, Old World blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future. There was Old World blues, and New World hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
We could say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal Ponder, the courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The Sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone.
Alright, and that about wraps up Old World Blues. Acquired the transportal Ponder. It's capable of transporting you and you alone between Mojave Wasteland and Big Mountain.
Huzzah, sir! Huzzah! Huzzah, sir!
Maybe we could dim the lights and have a candlelit discussion of classic literature.
Nice to see you back. I trust the adventuring is going well.
This is too weird, I'll be back later.
Barring the unlikely event that I evolve some sort of rocket-propelled locomotion, I will be here.
Alright. So that's the end of Old World Blues. This is probably not going to be the last time we come here. I don't know when we're going to come back here, however, but it'd be nice to run around here and crack open some more stuff, but that'll be a time later. Right now, it is definitely time to go back to the Mojave Wasteland. Alright. First things first. Let's go buy some ammo. Though I'm probably gonna end the stream here in just a little bit. I think this seems like a good stopping point.
Welcome, sir or madam.
Just gonna buy some ammo. Drop everything off. Guess I can sell them this. Have any 20 gauge? Of gauge. Probably give him another one. Let's see. Any good guns seem worthy of taking? could get the Skull one for free. Let's see, what about attachments? We have those. Not a whole lot. Some 3mm. Get some 308.
Come back.
There we go. Let me drop off most of this stuff back at home. Feels nice to finally be back in the Mojave Wasteland.
Where to, partner?
Presidential. Alright, let's see here. Put that away. That too. Do I have... Yeah, I do. I think I will go back to Joshua Graham.
Okay, I'll go away.
Joshua Graham's armor, just because I want more armor, and it's also really cool looking. Okay. So next time we come back, let me at least do this since I
High roller, sweet.
have enough science to.
Casino floor.
Let's see here. I might keep shaking for some reason. It's a little weird. I guess I might have accidentally hit it or something and knocked it loose. That or it's at like a weird angle where it keeps clinging up and down. Oh, okay. This is a little weird. Dr. Henry, here we are.
Have you come to a decision on Lily? I'll need to know before I can do anything else.
Here we are.
Brilliant. Simple yet elegant. I can't believe I didn't think of that.
There we go. Guess who I saw today? And let's see. I guess we could start doing house stuff. So, when we get back, we will start helping the house out. And go from there. Until then, I will see you Wednesday. Let me do a save here before I forget. Alright, I will catch you guys around.